You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl.
Welcome, the Randoms. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Let's go ahead, let's get into these stories. Story number 1. Am I wrong for refusing to invite my friend over because he won't remove his shoes? I have a rug inside of my apartment door to remove shoes. I also have my shoes there, which indicates to remove shoes. I also don't wear shoes in my own house. The first time my friend came over and he didn't ask, just walked into my apartment with his shoes on before I could even say anything. I told him I want him to remove his shoes and he did. The second time he came over, he did the same thing. I got mad the second time because I told him my rules before, which he didn't know the first time. He said he forgot to take them off, but he said he will remove them. I never invited him back over after this. He asked me why I never invite him over my house anymore, and I just always make up excuses. I don't want him in my house anymore because he doesn't respect the fact that I have a no shoe policy inside because I actually keep my apartment floors clean. I have a pet and shoe free home and I sweep mop religiously. My floors are not dirty and I don't want outdoor germs on my floor. It takes me a lot of time to keep my place clean. He told me he forgot and I shouldn't hold that against him. He also said that I am being a germaphobe and I'm taking things too seriously when it was an honest, forgetful mistake. He said he won't do it again, but I told him I don't want to test that out. She said, oh no, we ain't finna test this theory. You done messed up twice. That's all I needed to see. I hear that. Mind you, he has done this to another friend at her house. She has told anyone at her house to remove their shoes, which we do, and then he will forget the next time he's invited to her house and just walk in unless he's explicitly told each time to remove his shoes. Whether I go to anyone's house, I by default remove my shoes or I ask if they want me to. I told him that I don't want to test him coming to my place anymore since he does the exact same thing with our other friend. He told me it's not my apartment and she hasn't said anything to him about removing his shoes each time and how doing so takes more work/time. He says that I shouldn't worry about her place. He also says he doesn't feel like unlacing and lacing his sneakers each time.
I don't give a shit.
I know his family and parents have a no shoe policy in the house, so he was raised to not wear shoes in his home. He also doesn't wear shoes in his apartment and asks guests to remove theirs. He forgets at me and other friends' homes unless explicitly asked each time. Now that I know all this information, he is very much doing this on purpose. He has his own no shoe policy, but then come to y'all house and walk around y'all house with the shoes on? Come on now. Now mind you, in my house, I don't care if he has shoes on or not, but this is your house, your rules, period. And no, I wouldn't invite him no more either, especially if it's the second time I've told you this. On top of the fact that you go to the other friend's house and do the exact same thing. But then at your own house, nobody can't have their shoes on. Nope, guess what? Soon as I come to your house, then I'm going to start coming to your house and I'm going to put my shoes on. Matter of fact, I'm going to put my work boots on. If I work at a warehouse, they're going to be on. Them steel toes, baby, they're going to be on. And I'm going to make sure, matter of fact, I'm going to make sure I walk in some mud. And I'm going to walk around your house and see how you like it. You are not wrong in this situation, and just tell him why he can't come over no more. Story number 2. Ooh, was that a little muscle? A little arm muscle? Okay. Look. Let's get into this story. What I'm doing. Am I wrong for not inviting my dad's partner to my micro wedding dinner? And for not reaching out to her first to explain why? My partner and I are getting married this summer and we've decided to essentially elope. We're going to have a private ceremony, just the two of us, during our honeymoon. 1, our families live scattered across the world and a larger event would mean leaving a lot of people out. And 2, we want to avoid drama. However, what we do want to do is get dressed up, take photos, and have a dinner together with our immediate families. So essentially a micro non-wedding celebration. This is where the issues start. So I told my parents I wanted to have a small event with just them, my partner and my sister, not including their new partners. My parents went through a nasty divorce when I was in my teens, and for several reasons that I explained to them, I wanted an intimate event, just the 5 of us. My mom was fully supportive, saying she can understand why this would be so meaningful for me. My dad understood too, but he wanted me to be the one to break the news to his partner, 54 female. I didn't think I had to because it's not like I'm calling every single family member who isn't invited to explain this decision. But I said that if she's upset, she's more than welcome to call me and we could talk about about it. His partner is very sensitive, and we've clashed a lot over the years because I don't think she's ever been fully willing to understand the nuisances of coming into a family after a divorce. Their relationship started shortly after the divorce, and she tried to parent both my sister and I, who were teens/preteens from the get-go. But even though we're not close, I've done my best to otherwise be welcome and kind. Well, now he's told her and all hell has broken loose. She's completely beside herself, and he wants me to de-escalate the issue and reach out. I've reiterated that she's free to call me, and if she can't possibly understand why this is about me and not her, I can understand she's disappointed, but so is, I assume, everyone else. Then she should reach out to me. Am I wrong for not inviting her and for not breaking the news to her and for refusing to be the first person to reach out here to resolve this? I can kind of see my dad's point, who says I should be extra mindful of her since she is a sensitive person who has had a hard time accepting we're not very close and takes this personally. However, at the same time, I don't think I'm responsible for her feelings or for cleaning up this mess. I also believe in the idea of my wedding, my choice. So in this situation, you're not wrong at all because, like, literally, I mean, it is your wedding and your choice. But I also do understand why your dad is like, hey, just have a conversation, because she is a sensitive person and she might feel like you're just excluding her. So maybe just go over the fact that, hey, I just wanted my immediate family there. Granted, she should be your immediate family, but at the same time, I get what you're saying. Like, no partners, no outsiders, you know what I mean? Just run that by her. I know you shouldn't have to, and I know it's not your responsibility, but I would say just to smooth everything over, make your dad happy and stuff like that, then I would just do it, you know? Story number 3. Am I wrong for refusing to stop attending work social events? I have worked in my current job for just over 2 years, and a couple of months ago, I got rotated to a new team. My old team didn't really interact much. We all got on well, but they all enjoyed working from home, and we didn't have any social events or anything like that. My new team likes to meet in the office once a week minimum, where we will all go for lunch together. They like to organize social events, etc. I really like my new team, and it's nice to have a more social aspect at work. The social events tend to be every 3 to 4 weeks and are things like going for drinks, going for a meal, bowling, etc. They're really fun, and it's been nice for me to get to know my team better. My team is made up of primarily women. There are 2 men, one of them being me, and there's another one who's a single dad who only managed to come to one of the social events so far. There are 4 women. 2 of them are quite old. One of them is about 8 to 10 years older than me, and one is quite close to my age. My partner says she doesn't like the fact I'm spending a lot of time drinking and going out with other women. I told her they're my colleagues and it's nice to get to know them. She just said she doesn't think I should be spending that much time out of work with women. I told her I'm not going to stop going on social events because she isn't happy my team are mainly women. She said it's strange that they plan as many social events as they do and that I don't need to be going on all of them, but I just told her I'd be going on all social events that I'm available for. Am I wrong for attending work social events? Okay, so you're not wrong for going to social events, you know what I mean? But I also do think that maybe you should bring her along sometimes, you know what I mean? So that way she can get to know everybody. She could be thinking there's women there that you may be interested in. They might be interested in you, you know, so just to cut out that whole situation, I would just invite her, you know what I mean? Introduce her to everybody so she can kind of get the vibes and stuff like that. Maybe not bring her to every event because I mean, they are like still work events and you don't want to be that coworker where they like, oh, he can't go nowhere without his woman. But I feel like just bring her, you know, every now and then and stuff like that. Well, all right, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed these stories. I hope y'all been having wonderful weeks, months, years, all that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Share this video with your friends and your family. And I will see y'all in the next video. And I hope you're having a wonderful day.